the Ultimate Card Making Layout from the Crafter's Companion Card Compendium. We're going to jump right into this video. First, I want to let you know that this first video is going to be a little bit different because I had to figure some things out. First, I had to figure out how I was going to record or document how I was going to do the card. And so I actually am building out a layout right now and writing instructions on how to do this first card. So I really am not sure, or I am sure how to do it. I just have to write it out as I go along. So if I pause for a minute, that is why I'm pausing. It's because I'm trying to figure out how to do it or how to write it as I go along so that when I do my card kits, all I have to do is enclose the instructions with the card kits. Okay? Okay, so let's get started. We're going to be doing this very first one right here. So I need for everybody to turn to the very first page, and we're going to get right on here. I would hope that you would craft along with me so that we can do this together. Okay, so first things first, I have a 4x6 card base, and I'm gonna put the sketch right here so it's close to us. Okay. I'm also working right now in the background to figure out why my videos are not working. I'm not getting my comments. So that's another thing that I'm working on. Okay, but we're about to do this video. We're going to keep it going. We got a 4x6 card base right here, which is the actual size that they're using. The first thing we're going to do is we cut the card base to we cut the card base to 8 inches long by 6 inches wide. We scored it at 4 and we folded it in half. Card base. Simple, easy, right? Next, we have, I picked a blue. So we're going to do a blue base. I cut this base out at 5 3/4 by 3 3/4, which is a little bit wider than what they have. So I'm thinking that they might have done it at 3.5 by 5.5, but it doesn't really matter. It's whatever card base that you want, whatever size you want. Okay. So I'm just going to tape this directly down to our card base. Okay, so let me see. Score attach blue layer. So that's what I'm doing right now. I'm attaching my blue layer just like that. And then I'm going to attach my ribbon to the pattern paper. And I'm writing it down right now. Okay, so I'm going to attach my ribbon to my pattern paper. So I'm going to put this piece aside right now. I'm going to take my ribbon and I'm going to just put some tape right on here so it'll make it easier. It doesn't matter what medium you use, if you use glue or if you do the old-fashioned put it around the edges and only tape down the edges. That's fine too. So I'm just taping that right on there and I'm flipping it over and I'm securing it on the back just like this and like that. Okay, and then I'm going to attach this layer directly to the card base. Okay. Okay, I told you that I'm working with the people from Ecamm, and they asked me if I was going live, and so I need to write down there. So we're going to attach this layer straight to our card front. Easy peasy. We're just going to make sure that you come across your ribbon so your ribbon won't pop up, okay? So we're going to attach this down really secure to our card base, and it's going to just be centered in on the card base, just like this, okay? Easy, easy, easy. Then we have this piece here. This is our the circle here, and literally it's the exact same size. The die, I cut it directly out from the die set. Is in down up in here. You know, this is how I keep all of my dies. So I just cut them like that, and I got all my stamps in another one. Just like that. This was the extra paper, so this is enough paper to make something else, right? Okay, so then in order to put this on, I just, you know what? Let me see if I can do this. Yes, I can pull this up. Because you know what I want? I want to attach it a little higher to give it a little bit more room for my sentiment on the bottom. So I'm doing it like maybe 3/4 or so. Hi, Dr. E. How you doing? It's good to see you. Thank you for joining me. Okay, so I'm going to take this piece. What I did was I stamped the flower stem first. Then I stamped the flower directly on top so it can meet right together. And then I just colored it in with some Copic marker. So I'm going to say attach circle with the flower, with the stamped flower. Stamped flower. Okay. Have you started the challenge yet? Did you do your card? Make sure if you did, you put it in the Sewing and Craft Academy so we can all see what you did. Okay, so what I did with this is I put some pop dots. Let me put with pop dots. This is pop dots, adhesive, whatever. I put them up here, one in the top and the bottom, so it can clear the ribbon. Okay, and so I just put that right in the center. I'm just putting that right in the center, and that will help kind of give this some elevation. I'm sorry, I'm working with eCam, so that's why my keyboard is in the okay, what happened to my picture over here? Uh-oh. There we go. I'm fooling around and knocked something on my keyboard. Okay. So I wanted to clear the ribbon, so that's why I put a pop dot at the top and a pop dot at the bottom. Next, what I did was I took the hello, and all I have to do is put some glue on here and attach my hello sentiment. So it's any sentiment that you want to use. I was going to do a box like they did, but it didn't say to do it that way. It just said sentiment. So I decided to just take this hello sentiment and put it on there. So what I'm going to do is take some glue. I got this tacky glue. I've been testing out different glues from different places. So I got this one from the dollar store. I want to say it was Family Dollar or something like that. Because I was going to do a glue challenge, but then I realized somebody had already done one, so I decided not to do it. I was like, we can just refer to somebody who's already done it. Okay, and so I'm just adding some glue on here, even though this nozzle is a little bit wider, but this glue does dry clear. So there we go. We got some glue on here, and we're just going to take this, and we're going to put it right at the top, just like that. So we're going to put that hello right at the top, right like that. Right? Loving it. Then we're going to take the beautification or beautiful. So the sentiment up at the top says hello. The bottom one says beautiful. And so all I'm doing is putting some glue at the top and at the bottom. That's it. I'm just putting some glue right at the top and right at the bottom. And I'm lifting this up on that side, and then I'm just pushing it a little to lift it, to give it a little height on this side. I'm straightening it out so I can make sure that it's semi-straight. And just a little bit of height, not that much. Just like that. Just to give it something. You know, we always trying to give it a little bit of something. Just like this. And this piece right here, so I did the hello sentiment. Now I'm attaching the beautiful, which I cut at the beautiful sentiment. I cut at 3/4 by 3/4 by 2.5. Okay, my ribbon piece I cut at 5.5 inches, and yeah, okay, because I wrote it down first, and now I'm rewriting it in my book. Okay, so then next we're gonna just put the gems on, which is actually as easy as that, to add the gems. Okay, I have this little thing here. I don't know what this thing is called, but I got it at a show. How you open the thing? There we go. I got it from a show, and this is what it is. The katana. And so this little end here just easily picks up your gems, and you don't have to worry about them falling off. See? It works perfectly. So I'm going to take the glue, and I'm going to do a couple of dots. I don't want to do too much. So, I got a dot of glue right there. And so then all you do is push it down, and you can push it down with that other side. Pick it up. Simple. I'm going to try to put the glue directly on the gem. That didn't really work. I'm trying not to get too much glue. This is what I'm going to do. I'm just putting some glue over to the side. Yeah, it's a rhinestone picker. That's what this is. And I just dab some glue over here on my surface, and I'm just going to drop it down right there, because this glue is going to dry clear. And then I'm going to pick another one up, dab it in my glue, and put that third one down, just like that. And voila, we have a card finished. How long did that take us? No time at all to get this card done. And so attached the beautiful, and then number 9 is I attached my rhinestones. I attached my stones. And that is our card. And this is what it looks like. It looks like that card base. This card. So make sure that, thank you, Dr. E. My dogs are going berserk. Somebody just knocked on my door. So make sure that you do your design and put it inside of the group so everybody can see it. We're going to love it. I think that this is going to be a wonderful challenge. Thank you for joining me on our first day of this challenge. We're going to really do some gorgeous cards over the next 24 or so days. So thank you so much for joining me, and I will see you in the next one. All right, I'm looking forward to seeing them, Dr. E. I gotta get this out of here so I can get into